Hello, hello, world! I'm on top of the world right now. It's good to be back. Magandang buhay sa inyong lahat. Woo! It's two relatables again. Kamusta po kayong lahat? Well, my name is Cherry Love. Live po tayo on top of my new heights. Parang feel ko heaven with my, oh my Kamusta?
Okay naman at nakaka-miss ka. Nakaka-miss kayong lahat. Honestly, I'm so looking forward for this episode kasi nakaka-miss kayong lahat. And to all our viewers, welcome back to our episode tonight and hope you're going to stay with us and makikijamming kayo ngayong gabing ito.
And
So,
we are called the two
relatables.
Relatables. So,
Yes.
ang dami natin mga pag-uusapan. We are back. Actually, na-miss natin for 3 episodes po. Sobrang hectic yung schedules at meron lang tayong mga ginagawang napakamahalaga at para naman ma-entertain ang ating mga kasama sa online streamers po natin. So, well, may napansin ka ba? Bagong background?
Yes, yan nga, bagong background. Parang on the heights kayo ngayon na. Improve na improve. Yung pinagkakaabalahan yung is so worth it for the last 2 weeks.
Well, maraming makaka-relate kasi dito po sa Dubai, maraming naglilipat. And I'm already in our new heights, new place, a new environment. So, feeling cloud 9 po ako ngayon in heaven. We're on the 10th floor of a new building dito po.
Wow.
Somewhere here sa my, heart of where the metro is. Kasi meron bago.
The heart of New Dubai. Parang ganun, oo. At
Oo,
saka
tapos,
kita natin yung horizon on your back. And the,
yeah,
the skylines.
Exactly, relatable kasi itong background ni Direk is sunset na and wala na akong makitang sunset kasi talagang nagbabay na siya sa atin. But anyway, this is the show with Didi and yours, Cherry Love. At syempre marami tayong guest, dalawa, at marami kayo dyan nanonood online. Thank you very
Tama.
much that we were back and we are so glad that we are online. So, ano yung pag-uusapan natin? K, 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 K. May K kayo manood, may K kayo mag-share, at may K kayo mag-comment.
That's right. Ang galing talaga, as in the usual episode, the usual topics that we're going to dig in for tonight, na I'm sure makakarit lahat ng mga viewers natin, Sherry Love. And of course, bago natin pagdidiskusyonan yung something to relate for sa kabuhayan, let's move on to our kaalaman by our mentor, Miss Lucille.
Live po sa Pilipinas, Pasok Lucille, our guest in the house.
Hi,
Hi.
Lucille. Welcome back.
Yes,
I missed you.
I miss you all too, guys. So good evening sa Philippines and good afternoon there sa inyo.
Thank you so much for your time always. We know for the past 3 episodes, we're all busy, tied, and tight. But then now we're back on the right spot. So, what's in store
Yeah.
for you, Miss Lucille, our e-way manner? Para po sa
Yeah.
ating kaalaman. Ayun.
Marami talagang makaka-relate nito, Cherry Love and Diddy. Most of us are experiencing depression. Tama?
Yes.
Okay. Depression.
Yes. Yeah.
No,
Not
sorry for
DD.
that.
DD. Depression. Yun yung DD.
Darling
Yes,
Joe.
Oo, nakaka-relate din talaga yung pangalan ko sa topic natin
Oo.
tonight.
Yeah, we cannot deny the fact na marami yung nag-a-undergo ng mental illness and stress because of the pandemic. A lot lost their job, lost any opportunities of living. So, mahirap ngayon pag hindi ka nagkikipag-usap sa tamang tao. You
Right.
need to seek advice from the right people. And we have this friends, marami tayong kaibigan that give us advice without even thinking it's already toxic na pala. Maybe one of us are also victim. And that's what we call toxic positivity. What is it?
What
you
is
know?
it nga ba?
Yes. Ano nga ba talaga
Yeah.
yan?
Be
Oo.
ready with your Didi and everyone. Mag-nosebleed na naman tayo ngayon.
Hindi.
Let's go.
Well, toxic positivity, it seems to be very positive. The advice that our friends gave us seems to be very positive. They always tell us to be positive, do not overthink, just, I have done this, you should do it. At first it feels okay because it's a positive advice, but then if
Right.
you dig deeper and you process, it will even make that person more depressed. Why? Because if you say something like this, example, I was able to make it, so can you. May problema ako na solve ko, so kaya mo rin yan. That's what we give advice to our friends, right? But
Mm,
be careful, because that is a toxic positivity. You
I
should
see.
be able
Oh.
to realize that we are not of the same opportunities and not of the same situation. So not everyone could solve problems the way you did. So your friend will just say, "Huh, you were able to make it and I was not able to make it. Parang ang babaw ko naman, more
Yeah, true.
depression."
More
Yes.
Yes.
depression.
Yeah,
Correct,
you should
correct.
be able to, properly say that. You can instead say, it's okay not to be okay. We all
Mhm.
face
Ah.
different problems, and
Yes.
we can deal with our own problems
Mm.
differently. It is way
Mm.
different and could actually make a genuine positive advice to your friend.
Be careful, ha? Lagi kang
Wow,
Yes.
ang
sumunod sa
galing.
friend. It's how you properly position yourself and
Yes,
even the
exactly.
way how you address it to the person that is already depressed po.
Yes. There's the
Yes.
second one, the Didi and Cherry Love. There's the second
Yes
one.
po, go
You
ahead.
can actually hear a lot from your friends saying, just be happy and appreciate things in life. You don't have any idea how hard it is to appreciate things if you are suffering inside.
Oh
So
my
be
God.
sensitive and instead acknowledge that yes, we face different struggles, and we understand the feeling that is causing you in pain. Why not offer that friend something like an activity that will make him or her happy, rather than keep on telling things that, hey, you should appreciate things in life and you should just be
Yes.
very positive.
Mhm. Parang
Yeah, so
hinayaan mo na
Mm.
din siya, 'di ba? To be
yes,
with you
exactly.
na hindi mo naman nararamdaman kasi nga insensitive. So you gotta be sensitive
Yes,
in
Yes.
this area to sympathize as well and to acknowledge.
yes,
Right on
exactly.
that.
Yeah. So
Anything else?
the bottom line, Didi and Cherry Love, is that we might push people to be positive, but it's very hard, and we have to understand that it's not like an instant thing. So we need
Mm.
to
Yes.
choose our words so that it will not trigger deeper depression.
Okay.
Wow, that's
Choose your
amazing. And I've
words.
learned that
Choose your
yes.
words,
At
huh?
kailangan pala talaga, tamang-tama yan sa mga panahon ngayon. Kasi marami nga talagang
Mhm.
affected. Tapos, yun, we have to be more sensitive lang talaga in choosing the
Mhm.
right words. Kasi not everyone can relate it, di ba? Pero we
Yes.
can really be relevant at the same time helpful para sa mga friends natin. Thank you very
Amazing
much for that,
kaalaman
Miss
for our
Lucille.
comeback episode. Thank you so much for
Yeah,
that.
you're
Any
welcome.
upcoming promotion of your workshops, programs, anything?
Yes.
Yes. As always, I have one-to-one workshop. You can just contact and visit our website and Facebook page and Instagram page. If you want to know more about this kind of tips, then you can always contact me and be my mentor.
I will
Yeah.
be keeping in touch soon.
Yes, soon, Didi. Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
Yes.
powerful brain up for the week. Kasi nga,
Hmm.
we all need that, especially with this pandemic times. Thank you
Tama.
for your time.
Thank
Amazing.
you.
E-way
Yeah.
mentor
Thank
Lucille
you.
right
Thank
there,
you,
live
Miss
from
Lucille.
Philippines.
Bye.
Have a
Thank
good
you.
We'll see you
night. Keep
next
safe.
episode.
Good
Yeah.
night.
Sweet dreams.
Wow, ang galing, Sherry Love.
Brain
Tingnan mo,
power
di
talaga.
as
Diba?
in, no? And it's
Kaka-start
good
lang
to have
natin.
her with us in the episodes like this. Kasi di ba, nakaka-relate tayo and then we are educated to learn something, how to appropriately use those statements that we thought
Mm.
nakakatulong pero hindi pala.
Choose the right words, okay? And
Yes,
never
yes.
ever pretend that you're okay because there is a saying that it's better to be okay, not to be
Not
okay.
to be okay. That's
Yes.
right. So
Kasi all
no
the more that you're
denials.
adding pressure, you're adding depression when you are just pretending that you're okay when the situation inside is not okay. So we
That's
are not
right.
perfect, but we are just here trying to align ourselves. And yun na nga, sabi nila that you need to be strong, I need to be strong, and everybody needs to be strong. We are all responsible to be strengthened with one another. Amen.
Yes, amen to that. And yes, tonight, dahil nga na-mention na ni Mentor Lucille kanina yung depression na word. So tonight, yun ang pag-uusapan natin kasi from last episode that we were having is we talk about anxiety. So leading from there to ngayon naman maging sa depression tayo. So again, this is actually a very sensitive topic that we're going to discuss, which is quite too relatable for everyone, especially these times. So kayo pong mga nakipag-view sa amin ngayon, mga viewers namin, if you are watching, please free to comment and join us for this topic. We would be welcoming you, whatever inputs you could give us right here.
Okay ka ba this week or today? And for the previous weeks, Didi, have you encountered a very challenging time na nakaka-relate sa situation ng mga dinarama ng ating mga viewers ngayon? How was your 2 weeks on vacay or tawag nito days that we were not able to go on live? Because I'm also sharing mine as well. It was really hectic but amazing.
Sa akin naman, I was actually, it's a little bit hectic and stressed kasi yun nga, with my job right now, I am dealing and talking to people in regards to my consultancy job. And then yun, nakakarinig ka ng mga depressing kwento ng mga kababayan natin. And I would not pretend that hindi ko na-absorb lahat yung mga na-share nila kasi you share empathy. At the same time, it's good to be just right there. So, nakaka-depress then that when you go home or when the meeting is done, na-absorb ko pala. And at the same time, may mga sarili din ako yung mga thoughts and fears na nakaka-trigger dahil doon kung what will tomorrow brings. Parang ganon. So, but somehow, yun nga, we just have to face it. We don't have to deny that we are going through something. And then we have to keep ourselves in check kung meron na bang mga signs of depressions or stress ka ba or any irregularities sa mga normal or usual activities mo na ginagawa na parang nadi-disturb ka or nadi-distract ka sa daily activities. And then from there on, yun ang ginagawa ko, nagwo-walking, nag-gardening lagi.
That's
yung mga
nice.
ganyan,
It's very healthy
yes.
to overcome this feeling of depression, especially yung overwhelming na challenges. And sometimes we will be attacked mentally that, the pressures is just allowing us to let go and sometimes allowing us to welcome more. We're not supposed to welcome kasi nga wala nga tayong diversion. Kaya nga kailangan mga diversion like what you did, walking, dog walking, and even like exercising. And with me naman, yes, very challenging because of the new business that was open and entrusted to me by sa taas. So like, tapos naglilipat pa kami ng bahay. It was just really a lot of juggling. Front, back, left, right. Alam mo, minsan hanggang dito na lang ang hininga ko. Kaya dito, ito yung heights ko eh. So ngayon, tinitignan ko yung mga stress, depression for the couple of weeks. But again, I can say I am blessed instead that I am stressed. It's good to be stressed positively, but not overly stressed when you cannot handle anymore. So you need a connection and you need a network for that.
Yes,
this question, sa tingin mo ba, ma-avoid ba ang depression?
Yes, for me personally, I believe it can be avoided as long na, yun nga, you really have to listen to your own personal instinct at you have to really keep yourself in check. Kasi from time to time, normal naman talaga sa ating mga tao na makapag-feel tayo na feeling down regardless of how good our life is or the situation is. But if na-attack tayo ng mga problema or struggles in life or any changes of situations and environment, nakaka-trigger yun ng mga pag-change ng ng moods. So as long as we keep ourselves in check, doon ma-avoid, but it happens actually. It can happen to anyone, not just selectively. Yun ang para sa akin. How about you? What do you think?
Well, honestly, it's a matter of choice. Sa isang tao po yan. I'd rather sometimes chose not to avoid it because sometimes I will just welcome it. Na-depress talaga ako. This is actually what you call aminin stage. Diba? Kasi marami ang hindi umaamin na depressed ka na and many people are not aware that they're already depressed.
Yes, that's true. And I thank you for saying that it has to be, admitted, accepted, because a depression is not a sign of weakness, to be honest. So dapat i-emphasize natin to for everyone who is feeling it right now, who is undergoing through it. It is not a sign of weakness. You just need to seek help or to make and find ways in order for you to get back on the positive side of your life. Yun lang yun.
Exactly. Because for me, before, I don't know how to handle depression at hindi ko rin alam na depressed na pala ako. But when I made a research, when I allow myself to be open po sa situation, especially yung pressure na hindi mo na talaga makayanan, well, what I do is just to be myself and to seek out, like, kasama ko sa bahay, my family, reach out to them. And of course, we have the strongest, which is like our
God.
ultimate
Yes.
God. So that is again a spiritual diversion. Here we are dealing in a human form, which is like the normal, the natural, that we are being hurt, we are being attacked emotionally, lalong-lalo na sa mga areas of like family, finances, health. That's very,
True.
very challenging as well. Like, what if someday somebody will tell you that you have this cancer, you have this very major sickness that can actually lead to depression. But then it's just really a matter of accepting it and then eventually going with the process po. Process lahat ito. So do not be afraid to admit it, and then do not be afraid to take it that, hey, ito na yung situation ko. Like what you said, this is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign of strength, to be honest.
Yes,
This is
tama po yan.
This is our experience. You may have experience. That's why you share it with us dito sa Connecting Kabayans with Sherry Love DD. Just truly readables. Comment section is open. Feel free if you have also an experience para naman we can connect with each other wherever you are. Nasa America, Europa, Africa, Middle East, Asia. Saan pa ba? Saan yung history ko?
Sa South America.
South America or wherever.
Yes.
Saan
In
pa ba?
Canada.
Sa Arizona, saan gi-share to kayo where we are right now. So feel
Yes.
free to connect. So this is just a comeback sa atin, and we're thankful na may nag-message sa atin kung saan na daw ang two relatables. Saan na daw
Yes,
yung Fridays
tama
with
yan. Sa akin
MC?
din, nag-message sila.
Thank you for bearing with us. Hindi
Yes.
siya technical problem, but humanitarian issue. Or it's not an issue, but alam mo yung meron tayong mga importanteng mga nilalakad, but of course our hearts are with you. But it's just that some
Tama.
priorities are needed to be done or needed to be complied. So it's very important. Anyway, pag may mga tanong kayo, we try our best to answer you kasi anything that you can relate nowadays, happy, sad, ano pa ba? Lonely and heartbroken.
Yes.
If you can answer
Isolated.
that.
Yes.
Isolated. Kasi hanggang ngayon,
Yes.
stay from home ka pa rin, di ba? Ako
Yes.
nga, paalis-alis na ako.
Mabuti ka, may fresh air ka. Pero kasi hindi kami ini-encourage talaga for now. Pero once in a while, when doing some groceries, I do go out. Tapos yun, naglalakad ng aso. Tapos yun, ganyan. Yun ang mga ginagawa ko sa buhay.
Quick one. That's
Yes.
very healthy to know. How can you combat depression? Quick one lang.
Sa akin, because I believe I was on the doorstep a few years ago to depression. So, kaya nasabi ko kanina na we just have to keep ourselves in check lagi kasi there are times na you just don't know that it's already there or it's just creeping in towards you or in you already. Tapos, ang nangyari lang sa akin, I just noticed na yung interest ko to come out, yung interest ko to do the usual daily activities are loosen up. So, ang ginagawa ko is I did exercise, I run, I do my yoga kahit hindi ako marunong mag-yoga. And then parang napilitan lang talaga.
It's a positive feeling. It's a positive
Yes.
force that you did to yourself because like what I said, di ba, pagkatapos mo lang na-admit, you need to help yourself as well.
Yes. Kasi for me, it was something really new that at the time, it was something when I lost my employment. And that was
Was it this year, no? Sabay-sabay ata tayo this year because of the
no, that was a
pandemic.
few years ago. A few years ago.
A few
Tapos
years
aside
ago.
from that, family issues and all that stuff.
Mm.
So yun, dun ako parang, I think, I really thought it was already on the doorstep of depression. And then yun, what I did is just did an exercise, keep myself active because parang I started thinking of, like, why, why?
Mm.
Instead of like, well, what can I do in this
Yes, that's
situation
very
best for
true.
yung parang ganun. So I
So
did
many questions
exercise.
na walang answers dati, but then now you try
Yes.
to change your perspective, which is also very important. That's one way, di ba?
Yes. And then I accepted it. Like, oh, I am actually, I'm having some changes in my lifestyle. I'm having like unemployment. I have to admit that. I have to accept the fact that I'm unemployed at the time. And then I talk to friends, especially, this is very important. We have to reach out to somebody you can share, you can talk about.
Mm.
Wag lang yung mga toxic people at the time when you needed it kasi it would trigger a lot of yung mga self-doubts. So you have to seek among your friends whom you can really relay or open up something that is really bothering you inside. Yung hindi ka komportableng i-share sa ano muna, sa mundo, yung mga ganyan.
So
So
change
that's
your
what I did.
perspective, connect with your friends or even your families,
Mm.
and tell them about what you're going through. Kasi mahiyain tayo, di ba po? Tapos sinusolo
Yes.
natin yung problema. I think that's really an issue, and I think we need to examine ourselves. That's very important.
Mhm.
At sa hindi sanay, dapat isanay na talaga. That's what we
Yes.
productively suggest because we are going through different, alam mo yung target areas of
Yes.
depression.
Yes. And again, it's not a weakness to admit that you are depressed or you are on the verge of depression kasi parang
Mm.
you know it means that strength. It's meant of courage na yes, you know yourself better and you are actually positively going through something in life. Kaya ina-admit mo siya kasi gusto mong maiwasan yung complications later on. And of course, kasama na rin sa ginagawa ko talaga nung time na yun, Cherry Love, was
Mm.
I really
Yes,
seek
JD.
spiritual. Hindi ako religious na tao ha, and I would never become one, I think, in my lifetime.
Grabe,
Pero
as in close border na talaga. You will never
hindi
become
naman, may
one.
may ano pa, open book ako lagi. Pero ang tawag nito at that time, I was really seeking God, honestly. So
Ah,
I seek out friends who are actually diligently going to church, and I joined them for services. And then yes, I did that one as well. So that
amazing,
helps a lot,
amazing,
really.
amazing, amazing network, an amazing decision, an amazing change of mind. I salute you for that. And you just
Thank
keep
you.
on going. And I hope that we can share hope, light. Okay, we're not the owners of these elements, but we can just share based on our experience. You can even try to do it yourself po, mga viewers at
Yes.
mga friends po natin online who are really supportive as well. Nararamdaman namin kayo at sana po nararamdaman niyo din kami because we are one. Walang
Yeah.
pagkakaiba, okay? Um, ano lang, iba-iba lang tayo ng pinagdadaanan at hinaharap.
Yes,
Of course,
tama.
ang
Yeah.
sizes, hindi naman pareho the same, di ba po?
Correct. Oo, tama. So how
Okay,
about you,
so,
Sherry Love? Have you been experiencing something like that in your life? Or
yes,
how did you?
obviously. At first, di ba, dinideny ko yan. Kasi I'm a happy person. I'm a vibrant person. I'm an
Hmm,
energetic person. And I feel like I am not the real cherry love if I am lonely. So
and
that
that
is
makes
the
it the
real me.
hardest.
Yeah. So now, yung mga previous experiences ko, this is what I'm saying in reality. Hindi mo na pala alam na na-depress ka na because you are already used to your system that you are energetic, you are vibrant, and you always believe in positivity. And Iway mentor Lucille was right.
Yes.
Toxic positivity. Yan. 'Di ba? And I was hit right away. Boom. Ayan. So, hindi lang ako nag-comment kasi alam ko naman ang oras ni Madam is
Yeah.
napaka-precious sa Pilipinas. Supposed to be natutulog na siya ngayon. Ngayon,
Yes.
kakauwi lang natin sa mga offices. But anyway, going back, that's how I experienced. So, alam mo, nag-connect din ako, nag-research din ako, yung mga feeds, nakikita ko yung mga depression, how they overcome, how they revive themselves. So, you know, first of all, I kneel myself in
Mm,
prayer. That's the very first thing because I need a supernatural,
yes.
answer to this. Then, like what
Yes.
you did, you go to him, and then after that, you help yourself because we all need strength from him. That is really technical and reality. Pagkatapos niyan, whenever I am attacked again, at least hindi na talaga depression. Parang
Yes.
depression, gano'n na lang yung light depression. Oo.
Oo.
Kasi yung talagang may mga araw at may mga years din or experiences ako na, I try to swallow on my own, but nakakasakit dito eh. And that's how it will affect you, mental. So that's really something that you will start to think bad, in trouble. So that's why free your mind, pray. That is one of our comment section. Prayer is the key. God is our comforter in times of depression. Thank you for that, Charmaine. It's really an amazing if you go up first to him because we're all the same human beings. So who do we
Yes.
need and who do we go to? It's a supernatural, so it's only him. After that one, experience a different feeling if you only help yourself as well. So I'm
That's
not
true.
saying na hindi ako na-depressed kasi kung perfect ako, wala na ako dito, nandun ako sa taas. Right?
Tamang-tama. Yan, ang galing talaga, as in. At
So,
saka,
relate
yes.
lang kayo dito. Relate lang. Everyone is
Oo.
welcome, big or
Yes.
small, thin or sexy. Lahat
Yes.
tayo maganda at gwapo kayo, like Didi, o, di ba?
Thank you.
Tapos, stressful or not, you're all welcome here to the show and event. So, it's happening
Yes.
every Sunday and we are back. Is this the last Sunday for the month of September? Hindi ko na talaga namalayan. Hindi ko na
Yes, yes. It
It
is.
is. So, we
Yeah. Ang
just
bilis
missed
lang din,
two,
di ba?
we just missed two, episodes. But again, we'd like to thank our, friends and yung
Yes.
mga sumusubaybay talaga sa To Relatables. Now, buhay pa kami ni Didi, humihinga pa. At salamat sa messages na nagpapa-inspire din sa amin. Kasi you know what, in
Yes.
all honesty, galing pa ako sa business. So
I
we're
know,
from,
you're driving, right? When
and
you're
I was
about to
just
start.
really, I came from Dera. And ipopromote ko rin to ngayon, if given the
Yes,
chance kay
yes, you
Direk.
have to. Yes.
Yeah, so I am partnering a business here, of course, with the help of my business partner, Mr. Richard Lim. And the name po is Indulgence Beauty Salon. Find us on Facebook and in Instagram. It's a lady salon. It's just behind Greenhouse. We offer a very indulging services, packages with indulging staff. So lahat, i-experience will last. Hindi yung papunta mo lang sa salon ng ladies, you will just experience and then hanggang ganun lang. No. We want to try to level up that whenever you go there, your experience will last. Hindi yung last experience ko na to ha.
Yes, yes, of course. And I'm looking forward to see that salon
Men not
soon.
allowed. Sorry, Didi. You just have to stay outside.
All
The
right, then that
rule
would do
here.
for me. That would do for
Yeah,
me.
it's
But
the rule
anyway, Sherry
here.
Love, meron pa
Yes.
habol si Derek sa topic natin kasi parang
Ah.
meron tayong instant guest na sasali sa atin ngayon.
Oh, you. Okay.
Yes.
So go ahead. You can introduce
Yeah.
our guest.
Oo, kasi hinahanapan
this
namin maging ano
episode.
siya, oo. Nag-enter pa daw siya, so baka yung entourage natin, baka mag-doorbell. Saan kaya yun?
Oh, by the way, how are your
Anyway,
plans? Oo.
ito lang, ito yung mga plans ko, ito mga
Kailangan ko
kasama
ng
ko.
plan sa salon. Tatlo yun eh, kasi may mga pots po ako. So I think
then
that's
we
the
should-
reason to go there.
No, yes, and we should go that plan of going to the gardens, Remember the plan that we talk about, that we will go
Yes.
shopping? Well, I will go window shopping, you will do the shopping.
Okay, then you will
I
just
will do
be my
suggestion.
mentor. Yeah, in
Yes.
terms of like putting up, beautifying, syempre, a business premise that will
Yes.
also entice like our clients to go
Yes.
there apart from relaxation and pampering. Yung, alam mo yung pag nag-aantay pa sila sa kanilang booking or for the next appointment while they're in the lounge. Although we're just limited, pero we're sanitized naman and our business premise is sanitize and safety talaga sa customers with the social distancing and protocol measures for safety. It's all being complied. So come and visit, schedule your appointment, and you can just find us on Facebook again at Indulgence Beauty Salon. So yeah, I'd love to see you there, 10 to 10 in Dera. Okay. Oh, by the way,
Wow. Yes.
regarding your plans, I'll wait for that.
Yes, I have prepared three for you guys. And then, well, it's another story when we go buying some plants for your business. Kasi yun, kailangan mo talaga medyo mas malaki yun. Yung blooming na talaga siya para
Yeah, I
eye-catching
like
siya.
that.
So we should go plant hunting to the place where I love to go when I'm not so feeling good myself.
Oh, I'll look
Ganun ako.
forward to
May mga
that.
moment ako sa buhay na umaalis
Mhm.
ako para lang mag-walk-walk dyan. Kung ganon.
Uh-huh.
Oo.
Right.
So anyway,
Okay, so
habang
meron tayong mga
habang
babatiin sa comments.
Mm-mm.
May mga nag-comments. Yes, thank you very much sa lahat ng mga nakilive din sa atin wherever they are right now. Thank you for joining us. This is Two Relatables with Cherry Love and Didi. I'm on the
Didi.
hype. Mhm.
Yes, and for me as well, thank you for all my friends who are watching now, and para po sa mga mag-replay and mag-review pa bukas, maraming salamat, and please stay with us
Sa
along
replay
this
na lang tayo
journey.
magkita-kits kasi alam natin
Oo,
na
as in talaga. Yun laki ko, sa bahay sa Philippines, lagi yun sila lagi nag-aabang yun the next day. Tapos yung iba ko ring friends sa Cebu, sa Iligan, and Samar, yun, nag-aabang sila. So that's why for the last 2 episodes, they were asking, saan na kayo, natigil na ba? Naging busy ba yung live? Sabi ko, hindi. Meron lang kaming pinagkakaabalahan na, syempre, ganito. So we are so
eto na
looking
nga,
forward
may
ang
mga
nangyari.
pinagdadaanan. O, di ba? Relate na
O,
relate.
sabihin na lang natin na ganun talaga. Kasi ganun naman, whatever the reason is, kagaya nga, life here abroad is
Exactly.
not that easy. Lagi tayong, yung we thought we could do everything. We thought we could
No,
possibly
we are
control
living an
everything, pero
independent life
hindi.
here. Exactly.
So,
So we
hindi
just,
pwede, posible lahat.
yeah, pero kinakaya kung may ano pa, may
Oo.
hininga, di ba? Kinakaya yan. By the
So,
way, I
ngayon,
want to,
darating na. Mayroon na
okay,
tayo.
let's
Meron
have,
tayong guest natin. Papasok na siya. Kumakatok na.
tuk, 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 tuk,
Oo.
Oh,
Oh,
hello.
hi!
Hello. Good evening, everyone. Didi, nice meeting you online. And of course, Sherry Love. Thank you so much
Hi,
for the
Charmaine.
instant invitation.
Yes, thank you for your
The
time.
the shortest notice in all our guests here in Two Relatable.
Yes.
Charmaine.
And you know what?
Meaning,
Where I am? Do you know where am I right now? I'm
tell
in
us.
Sharjah, and I have to park my car just to entertain this invitation.
That's good, and thank you very much.
Thank you so much for being faithful, available, and be able to teach what you have for us today or this episode.
Yes.
So be
Thank you so
fast.
much. I find the topic very interesting. And then, of course, I'm making your show as my background, driving towards Sharjah. And then,
Thank you.
all of a
Thank you so
sudden,
much.
the director messaged me. And I said to myself, okay, why not? The topic is very interesting. And let me park the car. So I'm in the parking lot right now.
That's good that you
pulling
are
over,
having the
Charmaine.
safety in mind first.
Okay.
So, Charmaine, what is that thing that you are actually very keen to share about? Sabi mo kanina, you find this topic very interesting. Meron ka ba makaka-relate o nare-relate na experience sa buhay mo?
Yes, very much. I think the topic is about depression. How are you tackling about depression, right?
Yes.
Yes, you're right.
Yan ang narinig ko last time. I have a personal experience. I've been through a lot. Cherry Love and we are in the same circle. Since childhood, we are friends. And our dads are best friends. And here in Dubai, I've been through a lot of circumstances and challenges na alam mo yung napakabigat, no? From miscarriages, from job losses or job loss, okay? And then ilang years din nagpahinga. Nagpahinga ibig sabihin, alam mo yung parang hibernation years na
Yes, parang floating lang.
hibernation years na feeling mo, kaya mo na kahit wala kang work, carry lang, bahala na si Batman. Tapos, it came to a point na parang, ay, sayang pala yung work ko, no? Dapat pala naging mas patient ako. So, those were the times wherein it's an uphill and downhill of emotions, depression here and there, as what Sherry was telling, we're all very much, I would say, cheerful in our character, very energetic. Mahilig kaming tumawa lang sa problema, we'll laugh out things na parang napaka-petty, pero natatawa kami kasi parang ganun talagang ugali namin. But again, realizing on those years of mga loss and everything, parang hala, saglit, sayang naman pala yun. Hala, grabe, no? Tapos you begin to think, parang, my God, what happened? Parang
Tama. Oo, so relatable talaga.
diba? Hanggat na-realize mo na nga, dapat pala ganito, hindi ako naging seryoso, depressan mode ka na.
Yes.
Pero you know what? After all those realizations, it came to a point in my life na parang I have to go through in all of those circumstances and experiences for me to appreciate what I have at the moment.
Oh, wow. That's
Yes.
big.
That's a very nice statement and a very nice
Oh, kasi how can you actually
attitude.
how can you actually impart the lessons learned if you didn't go through it, 'di ba? Parang
Tama.
kulang yung convincing powers mo mag-encourage ka sa iba. Bakit naranasan mo ba? Oo, naranasan ko. Nadatnan ko din taong walang work.
Actually, dito sa UAE, okay lang ma-terminate, okay lang mag-job loss, kasi uso talaga. The more you are terminated, the more higher salary that you get. So, hindi yan naintindihan. Diba? Lalong-lalo na pag ayaw mo na sa company, tapos parang, walang increase, o sige, magpa-terminate na lang or either mag-close the company. We will be happy with that.
Actually, Pai, what Cherry Love, what you said is just exact. Kasi di ba pag may rate na tayo, we've been here for so long, so we already have that rate because we have that experience. And since mataas yung rate natin, tayo hindi lalaglag ka agad kasi mataas na tayo.
Tama yan, yes. At saka katulad din. Aside sa salary na consideration, yung sa mukha. Masyado na tayong magaganda eh. Kaya yun, could be candidate.
Kaya nga. Pero you know what? I get to appreciate kasi yun nga, ito ang pinaka-learning ko talaga very, very recently. Don't take for granted what you have at the moment because the next journey that you have will be even worse. Worse in the sense na parang halimbawa, dati I'm getting a 5-digit salary. Parang, ayoko na, wala na akong pakialam. Tapos ngayon, na I'm getting a 4-digit salary, parang iniisip ko, mas maganda pala yung before, no? Dapat pala ina-appreciate natin yung before or yung present. Kasi you'll never know na yung next na destination mo, baka mas mababa pa. Pero I get
Four na lang. 4-digit salary or even 3.
You know what, Cherry Love and Bibi?
Ito pa yung masaklap. Sometimes you can think that, hey, 14 years na ako, 15 years ako sa Dubai. Ganun pa rin ang posisyon ko. Binalik ko. Ang dating say, for example, I'm not mocking any position as long as it is a job. But sometimes you have to level up yung mga plano mo na, okay, from sales executive, halimbawa, tapos you have like 5 years, you want to be a sales manager, and then a head of sales. Binagsak ka ulit.
Ay, ganito kayo. Ganito ang journey ko, Cherry Love at saka Didi. Sales executive. Tapos naging product specialist, trainer. Naging general manager, CEO. Ngayon, balik sales executive.
What a downhill.
What a journey.
Ito pa yung nakakatawa. Yung tipong, saan ka nag-work, kabayan? Meron kasi kaming company. Uy, ang ganda naman yan. May sarili ka ng company. Oo, pero walang sahod.
Meron talaga kasi pag you own the business, wala talagang sahod. You have to do the hard work first,
Diba?
diba?
And I'm the person na I work best when I'm paid. Ayoko yung parang pagdating sa tapos pag walang ginansya, wala kang sahod kasi wala tayong kita. Ayoko ng ganun. Kaya sabi ko sa husband ko
Nakaka-relate ako sa'yo, Charmaine.
Ha? Ano?
Nakaka-relate ako sa'yo. Ako yung type ng tao na pag hindi ako paid, hindi ako motivated.
Exactly, di ba? So, sabi ko nga sa husband ko, kung magnenegosyo tayo, daddy, ha, don't treat me as an owner, ha? Okay, fine. I will own a share of it, but give me my monthly salary. I don't want to, dapat may salary ako. I cannot live without a salary.
You should actually talk to your husband again. Renew your vows, renew your plans, and then make sure na meron kayong black and white husband. That you should be like an industrial partner, and then receiving a monthly remuneration, and then you would be above over the employee, something like that. Kasi
Exactly,
minsan,
exactly, Sherry Love. That is a kind of title that I wanted to have in the future. Na okay, I'm
You
part
will
of the
have it.
business, but give me my salary because I want to buy my own stuff without being asked what you're buying.
Well, tama talaga yan. At saka, it's so relatable talaga at this time. Di ba? At this pandemic right now, maraming mga nawawalan ng trabaho, mayroong mga setbacks talaga when it comes to employment. So tama yung sinasabi mo na Charms na yeah, we have to appreciate what we have para mas ma-appreciate pa natin kung ano man ang mas better things to come or kung mas mababa man. At the same time din, mas prepared na tayo to tackle kung meron mga pagbabago.
Totoo yun. Importante talaga yun. And
So how do you
Yun lang
avoid
masasabi ko.
depression?
Mm-mm.
Charmaine, how do you avoid depression? When you were attacked, if you were to recall, like you mentioned, miscarriages, job losses, even like your career level that you wanted to be success. I'm not saying you're not successful because I know that you are considered to be successful already, but you are aiming something higher. But then because of the
You know what?
situation, there are changes and there are a lot of things that you need to adjust. Wala kang magawa kundi just to dive on for now.
Mhm.
How do you
Actually,
avoid that?
okay, what I did when I went through that circumstance in my life is I took time to really go through that stage. Kasi all you have to do sometimes kung kailangan mo talagang i-feel at namnamin siya, okay, you can go to that stage pero wag kang magstay. I didn't stay long.
Yes.
When I had 3 miscarriages, okay, andun yung syempre nasasaktan ka pero after a few days, I'll just have to align myself with the fact that things are not happening for a reason because it's for my own betterment na baka mas fatal pa kung nagpatuloy yung pregnancy. So in that way, nagpapasalamat ako, Lord, at the end of the day, I'm alive. Sabi pa
Very
nga ng asawa ko,
true.
for as long as may asawa ka, may chance ka pang mabuntis.
Yes, tama alam. You just have to learn to look the brighter
What
side
an
of
assurance,
everything.
Charmaine. You just keep on
Kasi
trying.
nakakatawa yung nurse kasi, mini-wheelchair ako pagkatapos kong talagang ang sakit-sakit na parang sobra-sobra. Mini-wheelchair ako ng nurse. Sabi ng nurse, anak ko, mahirapan ka na mabuntis next time kasi pang tatlo mo na to. Eh, syempre, di ba, you are in that pain. So, sa sambat ng asawa ko kaagad, nako, hindi pwedeng ganun na negativity. Isipin mo na lang na for as long as may asawa ka, may chance ka mabuntis.
Well, my point
He's
is
so
nurse.
right. He's so right.
Oo,
So
So
yung
yun,
mga iba din dyan, na mga nanonood, Charmaine, that would also something that they can be encouraged. Na yung mga, syempre, nagtatry na magkaroon ng anak, tapos they can relate as to your situation. Now they are empowered. As long as they have their loved one, their husband, of course, you
importante
have
yung
your
support
time.
system, Cherry Love. Importante yung support system. Importante yung acceptance. Importante din yung manali ka sa Panginoon that there are things which really happened kasi yun talaga ang will niya and all you have to do is just to accept it. You can't cry over spilled milk. Nandyan na yan. So, ang key kasi dyan is how quickly you can rebound back to your normal self. Okay, it's okay to wallow. It's okay na may mga mag-undergo ka ng pain. Pero wag mo naman tagalan na parang ilang buwan na nagpi-pain ka pa rin, di ba? So, dapat mag-rebound ka kaagad. Hindi yung pwedeng okay, wala kang trabaho hanggang 3 years, naging 6 years na, ayaw mo na magtrabaho. Diba?
Give up kagad.
Diba? O, diba ako? Exactly. So, sa akin naman, okay, fine. Hindi na ako CEO ngayon, hindi na ako GM ngayon, sales executive, but I'm happy. At the end of the day.
Tignan mo, glowing ka with your product and with your natural, vibrant and energy. You're so beautiful, Charmaine. You're so gorgeous.
Yes.
Keep it up. Parang hindi dumaan ng depression.
Importante talaga yan. Importante talaga to have that positivity na things happen, but we have to move on, move forward, fall forward, learn from what happened, and try to get better and better, of course, with God's help.
Thank you so
Wow,
much for
that's
the
amazing.
wonderful encouragement and for parking your car beautifully and safely. And also
Yes.
for sharing your precious time when you were snatched by our director with the shortest notice period in the history of two relatables.
Yes, that's true.
In all
And I
fairness
thank you for
ha,
that.
grabe si Direk. Nag-comment lang ako. Sabi niya, nag-comment ka naman. Pwede ka bang maging guest ka agad-agad?
And we feel so grateful for that one, Charmaine. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for
With
having
a
me.
short time, we learn a lot, and we are going to keep that in our heart and in our mind, Charmaine. You take
Yes,
care, all
thank
the
you
best
so
to your
much.
career, and even to your family and to your son, Pakoy.
Yes. Thank you, Didi. Thank you, Cheryl Love. Thank you,
You're
Director
welcome. Thank
Malanggoy.
you.
Okay,
Bye-bye. Keep
we'll see you
safe.
soon.
Yes,
Bye,
yeah.
Charmaine. There you go. She's actually our guest long time, and then I think during the pandemic, we were talking about love and quarantine. So, sa
Yeah.
mga naka-familiarize, si Charmaine is also based here in Dubai. Very strong person, but we have the same personality. Akala nga namin magkapatid kami. But yeah, we admit that we're just actually not biologically sisters, but faithfully sisters. Like, alam mo na kung ano yung alam ko, kung ayaw niya yung ayaw ko sa kanya. So
Yeah.
that's what friends are for, not poor.
Yes. No, that's actually very nice to know, Sherry Love. It's because yun nga, ikaw, I know you for not so long ago, but then we tend to become closer as if, because it doesn't matter in
Sa show.
friendship, it doesn't matter for how long you've known the people or the person, but it's about the connection, the relatable, experiences and, the bond that we can share with. Pero yun nga, yung sabi mo sa inyo na you are both like happy people. Yun yung
Yes.
mahirap pag ganitong mga happy people tayo.
Mhm.
It's hard to tackle depression kasi nga we have a lot of face to put up. At sometimes dahil nga masayahin tayo, hindi natin na-discover agad na ay, ito na pala tong moment na to, depressed ka na pala, parang ganyan, di ba? So yun
you're
lang.
right.
But it's
So,
good to know
kailangan
that we have to recognize it.
recognize, admit, and make a change to yourself
Yes,
first.
yes,
Yeah.
tama.
And above all, go directly to the supernatural kailangan. Thank you for
Yes.
sharing, Charmaine. And now, I think if we are ready with our beauty corner,
Yes.
meron tayong karagdagang K, which is kagandahan. Okay, kasi kanina, we have to inform them that two relatables are composed of a lot of topics na, syempre,
Yes.
simply relatable. So,
Yes.
kaalaman, we also have like another K, what is that? Kabuhayan.
Kabuhayan.
And now,
And then we have
kagandahan.
kagandahan. But since I think Lay M is actually being hooked with some other prior commitments and hindi siya makakarating, so I think we just have to go ahead and talk about beauty tips by our own selves. But let me be the host this time. So kayo dahil nga wala si Lady M, I'm really interested to know about your beauty regimens because we started talking about this one a few weeks back. Tapos naputol kasi kinulang tayo ng oras, di ba?
Sige, ano bang tip
So,
ang gusto mo sa beauty at kagandahan? Wala naman eh. The joke.
Di maganda ka na, but well,
Yay,
sometimes in
darling
our
Didi.
everyday juggles and everything, nasa-stress yung mga skin natin, yung mga tawag nito, yung
Affected.
emotions natin. So, what can you really share now that you've been through a lot of juggling for the past 2 weeks of work, sa business mo pala, and then from moving in houses and moving out houses. So, I'm sure it's not easy. I can so relate about the shifting of houses here. Hindi yan madali. So what can you give us or share with us about keeping yourself fresh and not so looking stressed?
First of all, eto, reality talaga base ha. So, be in the situation that, you are, say for example, for the previous weeks, maglilipat kami. It's very challenging. And then here's the new business that I am in. And then I have to organize a lot of things. So it's just like a matter of organizing it, okay? And then embracing the reality that you're in. And then thinking about the lockdown moments that I had since March. Alam mo, minsan, God is really amazing. It's not minsan, but all the time. But hindi lang yan naintindihan ng kadalasan natin. Kasi, to be honest, in reality, we've been locked down. We're doing shows, but we are not really like, alam mo yung pressure in terms of like work, physically,
Yes.
mentally.
Yeah. So the adjustment period is taking
Yes.
in right now sa'yo. Kasi, di ba, you are back to the new norm.
Yeah,
So parang,
nasobraan pa nga. So this is really like a
oo,
breakthrough na alam mo minsan, when God gave you a responsibility, hindi siya nagbibigay na hindi mo kaya. Kayanin mo talaga because you know
kaya nga
you're capable
sabi,
to
be
do that.
careful what you wish for.
Exactly. So yeah, I'm praying for a breakthrough and this is really like
Yes.
overwhelming breakthrough. So kaya nga ang tip ko lang yan is carry on with what you have, like what Miss Charmaine ako was saying. Learn how to accept and be grateful for what you have now. And look
Mm-hmm.
back to the times that you know you need it so badly. You need it to be productive and then here you are having the chance to be productive, then embrace it. Ayun. So hindi yung
Yes.
nakaka-stress. Kasi you
Oh,
change your perspective, you change your aura. Kasi yung
yeah.
iba, lockdown nga, tapos may dumating na responsibility. Hindi ko to kaya,
Nagrereklamo.
ang dami. Ayan. So that's actually very stressful and
Mm.
it affects your face physically. At
Tama.
yun, magbi-build up na yung wrinkles mo and you will be, in the end, aging. And you are
Yes.
unhappy and you are doing a lot of complaints, making a lot of complaints, issues. So just be full of acceptance and action, and
Mm.
also being grateful for what is in your hands right now. May it be small, may it be a lot, or overwhelming. Just be
Mm.
thankful for that, for what you have. So it could be in the family, na may added na family member kayo. It could be in your
Yeah.
finances. It could be in your career. It could be in your job application. Anything, any new beginnings actually. So take
Wow, I
that
like
tip.
that. Yes.
Kasi si Direk, tignan mo yung background natin, new beginnings, parang there's a promise of
Oo nga
stars.
the stars, the
Stars and
promises,
diamonds.
the glitters, the
Yeah, and then
sparkles.
what I did is after a days of those weeks, previous weeks that we were so like um, juggled and preoccupied
Mm-hmm.
mentally, physically, and all over sa human structure. At the end of the day, maghilamos ka and then look yourself in the mirror and also pray. So you use the key in the morning to open the day with a prayer and you use the key to unlock your night with a grateful heart. That's amazing.
Wow.
That is really an amazing thing to do. So I challenge everyone right now, if I did it, kaya niyo yan. Kaya mo yan, Didi, right?
Yes, yes. Actually, I'm practicing gratefulness every single day. Kaya lang, it's easier said than done. But yes, as long as the effort is there na magsimula and to start something, well, it's going to end up something, di ba? Parang
You are a
ganyan.
winner. We are born to be a winner and a warrior.
That's true.
But people are not just using it. So now, time to use that winning spirit and even being a warrior. Walang problema na hindi natin makaya. Pag meron ka
And I
lang sa
agree with that, yes.
pag andyan ka lang sa, right na postura,
Yes.
position.
And we just have to remember that this is just the phase and this is just part of the journey that we are all in. It could not be so promising, or for some, it could be more challenging. Pero wag tayong maglinger too much. We always have to find ways to move on and we have to learn how to look the brighter side of everything. Kasi hindi perfect ang mga bagay-bagay sa mundo. Life happens in between, in the journey, but we need to appreciate and be grateful always. Yun
Tingnan mo
yun.
naman yung aura mo. Diba?
Oo,
Love.
inaaraw-araw ganun, ganyan.
Behind you is love and I love it. You see?
Yes.
So you just have to attract. Meron nga 'di ba meron ding law of attraction. So when you attract positivity, then you will also be doing positivity. When you attract negativity, then negativity will
Yes,
follow you. So it's just a
that's right.
mindset, it's just a change of perspective, and at the end of the day, you can win it, you can wing it, and you will be a warrior to it. So there you
That's
go with our
right.
two relatable with Didi and Cherry Love. So ngayon po, it's about time para sa
To
ating
play the game.
kwentuhan.
Yes.
Sige, kasi when was, ano yung score natin? 3-0, right? Hindi ako
Yes,
nakahabol talaga sa'yo.
yes.
Oh my God.
Oh. So this is your top. I think yung bagong place nyo is going to be a lucky place.
Ang
May
ganda.
points ka na
As
tonight.
if we're like, floating, Didi. Ayan.
Yes, I know. Your background looks amazing.
Ang galing nga ni Direk eh. Napaka-creative. Thanks, Direk, for making us
So you need more
beautiful
plants there, especially winter is coming, so we
I
can put some plants in there.
in the salon and here at home. Yes.
Yes.
Relate ka ba mga friends? Relate.
Kaibigan,
Mga
yes.
ka-relatable.
Beautiful people. Ka-relate
Okay,
ka ba?
let's actually tawag ito, play some game.
Yes.
Alam ko naman pagod kayo lahat or nasa metro kayo, nasa kotse kayo, nasa bahay kayo, nakikinig, nanonood. Well, feel free to join us if you can relate with us. Again, Team Didi and Team Cherry Love. Go to rec. Question.
Number 1.
Malamig na ang simoy ng hangin dito sa labas ng balcony. Okay.
Question
Wow.
number 1. Anong parte ng katawan ang kadalasang pinaka nakakalimutang hugasan?
Ay, careful tayo nito. Wait lang.
Meron ba?
I don't know. We'll check it out with the choices ni Direk.
Ay. Now I can see why. Nakaka-relate na ako dito, Sherry Love.
Sige, makaka-relate ka tayo.
Yes. So the
Katayo.
the choices are A, belly button, B is between toes, C is foot soles, D, behind the ears.
Oh, no.
Wow, mapapaisip naman ako tuloy nito. Bakit to ganito sa direct? Parang may pinapatamaan lagi. Ako
Belly
lagi akong
button?
nahihit nito.
Paa. Oh, do we have
sabi
an
ni
answer?
Jovi, sa paa
Foot
daw.
Okay.
So
Paa,
what's
is
your
that the
choice?
puso? Oh dear.
Ikaw, saan ba? Kasi ako napaisip ako kanina kung meron. Pero ngayon nakita ko yung choices, meron talaga ako nakakalimutan. So ikaw, ano yung sayo? I'll give you the first chance to choose the answers. Or the answer.
I think it's a belly button.
For you? Is that your final answer?
I'm not really so sure, but I'm just giving it a shot. Belly button.
Belly button.
Si Billy ba? Si Billy Button ba? Okay.
Oo.
Ikaw?
Okay na siya basta mga Bisaya. Si Billy.
Hi, Billy. Hindi kita nagkakalimuti. Okay.
So
sige.
you go for A and I'd go for
Of
D.
course, you need to make another choice para meron tayong
Yes.
points. Or
Yes.
we go into 0. Sige, go
Yes.
ahead, Direct. Hands up. I rest my case. We rest our case. What's the answer, please? Billy Button!
Wow! Sabi ko na nga sa'yo, you're going to score this time.
You know what, Didi? Iba ang feeling pag nasa heights ka.
I know, right? Nakaka-relate ako dyan.
Looking with all the lights is amazing.
Yeah. I will do my setup soon pag medyo malamig na dito banda sa amin. Kasi nasa disyerto ako banda eh. Kaya
Yay! This is a new
magagaling
beginning.
ko.
This is my first point after months of having this episode. Thank you, Direk, and thank you, Didi, for doing your best to answer the question.
You're very
Next
welcome.
question.
Yes.
Relate ka ba? I ran out of battery sa laptop ko, okay? I have 9%. Anong parte?
Anong parte ng katawan natin ang tinatawag na the erector pili?
Wait, hold on. Sige. I'll just answer kasi napatayan ako ng ilaw. Kakalipat lang namin bayad ng kuryente dito eh. Saglit.
Baka hindi, may system default lang yan. Meron daw ditong yung the erector pili. Pili. So the choices are A for retina,
Hello?
B for earlobe,
Okay, can
C
you see
for
me now?
goosebumps muscles, and then D is for eyelid hole. Ang hirap naman ito. Para akong bumalik ng university or yung university, high school. High school natin yata to eh. Ano ba yung the erector pili ba? Pili. Mag-google nga.
Okay, so what is that? What is the question?
The erector. Anong parte ng katawan natin ang tinatawag na the erector pili? Erector pili? Well, sorry for my pronunciation about that. Pero nahirapan ako.
Okay.
Nahirapan ako dito sa sa term na to. So I think sige ako.
Anong parte ng katawan natin ang tinatawag na the erector pili?
Pili.
Pili.
Pili, yes.
Okay.
Ano yan?
So, you answer.
Okay, this is just going to be my hunch. I think that's the eyelid.
That's
Ito
fine.
talaga. So, eyelid hole for me.
Okay, a rector.
Letter D.
So, letter D.
Pahirap tong game natin, ah.
So, I ka, di ba? Okay, I'll go
Oo.
for letter B.
Lobe, lobe.
Earlobe. Okay, ano ang
Earlobe, yeah.
parte ng katawan natin ang tinatawag na erector
Erector pili.
pili? Okay.
Oh!
From the word erector pili? Okay.
Oy, sabi ni
Goosebumps.
Direk, goosebumps.
Yeah, that was
Okay,
on my
so
mind,
para...
honestly. If you want my honest answer, that was on my mind, but I just don't have the confidence to answer it. So, anyway, walang
Hindi ako familiar, pero that's good to know.
Mm.
This is worth a read after this episode.
Mhm. Okay, so I think that's it. Na-relate tayo sa pinaghihirap ng mga questions ni Direct.
Direct,
sa atin.
yes.
Okay, so
And of
ngayon
course-
I change my location. Tignan niyo ang beautiful.
Yeah, ang ganda ng mga
Beautiful
lights
view.
behind you and the skyline of Dubai.
Yeah, welcome to
Yes.
Dubai, and I thank God for.
I think
taking
far
me here
ahead
to
on the
house.
farthest side is our building.
That is the marina side, Didi. The marina
Okay.
side with the Dubai.
The seaside.
The Dubai Eye that is still like.
Yeah, the Bay Square, not the B
Yeah.
Square. Basta the Dubai Eye, the
Yung
new
Ferris
marina.
wheel dyan.
Yeah. Yes.
And of course, straight ko behind me is, I think that is the part of Burj Khalifa. So
Yeah.
amazing. Okay, so I think that's it for wrap up. Ka-relate ka ba? Nakarelate tayong lahat sa napakamahirap na questions. But it's my 1 point today, the winning point. Thank you for giving me the chance to win today.
Yes, congratulations.
Thank you so much for your time at maraming salamat sa mga nakirelate sa amin for today's episode. I hope that your September will be full of things to remember, especially sa mga good things, even if it is bad things, but it will turn out good. It will not just be now that you will understand, but soon you will understand why that or certain things happen. So, thank you for your time. It's about time to say bye-bye. Wait, tara, lipad na tayo.
Yes, let's go. And thank you everyone for joining us tonight. Hope to see you soon next week and enjoy the rest of your week here. Have a good night.
Thank you everyone
Thank
for
you.
joining us today.
Bye-bye.
Don't forget, I'll see you in Indulgence Beauty Salon Adira. Bye.